Angela Rayner.
Thank you. I think it's fitting that I was called an angel before I started speaking. My name is Angela, which is Angel with an A, but it is great to be here at TUC, to be at this rally, because this is my first time at this rally. I've been coming to TUC and I've been a trade unionist pretty much all my grown-up life, and I say I was born in Stockport but raised in the trade union movement. You're my family, and many of you in this room have known me since I was a young member and have developed and helped me and supported me, so the first thank you is to you. And for those that haven't had the privilege or the devastation of having to spend an evening with me yet, or on a night out, I welcome to getting to know you a bit better, because we haven't met each other yet, but this is a family to me. The trade union movement have given me so many opportunities. They appreciate who you are. They don't try and mould you into something you're not. And when I became an MP, it's the last few years that have really taught me that actually our movement is one of the most fantastic things, because it does accept you for who you are. And politics can be a very brutal game, but actually the reason I've stayed true to who I am is because the trade union movement taught me that we're all part of a great movement and we all get things done when we work collectively together. So it's great what Hannah's doing and what our government in Wales is doing, because quite frankly I've stolen quite a lot of their ideas and what they're doing, because it's working. And if you look across Europe and you look at other countries, even Biden and other areas, they're progressing, because they know if you want to have a good industrial strategy, if you want to grow the economy, if you want to increase productivity, you ain't going to do that by crushing the workers. We've seen what's happened under the Tories, and we're not having it. So the New Deal for working people, I haven't developed it, but I'm going to make sure it gets in the first 100 days of the next Labour government. And anyone who knows me, they know I'm no angel, but they know I get things done. But, the New Deal for working people, I think is a game changer. I think it's a real game changer, not just for workers, but for those good employers out there as well, who want to do the right thing. I've met many good employers who have actually said to me, when I talk to them about our menopause policy, when I talk to them about the New Deal for working people, flexible working, all these things we've been developing, they say, Ange, we've done that. We've got that already. We've got some fantastic employers in the UK, but we've got some pretty shoddy ones. We all know what happened to the P&O workers. We've seen what these employers do when they get to undercut and treat workers dismally. Not only does it harm our economy, but it's bad for every single worker, because any one of us in this room could be one step away from being told, you're on a 0-hour contract, you're not working today, you've not got a job. And we've got to make sure that we don't have that race to the bottom. The New Deal for working people will change working people's lives for the better. And we will not level up, whatever you call it. We will not bring prosperity to every part of the UK if we don't understand that. And that's why the whole of our Shadow Cabinet team get that the New Deal for working people. It's not a nice add-on. It's not something just to keep the unions happy. It is absolutely vital to Keir's missions going forward, and we'll make sure that we secure it. Now, people have talked about the individual rights, and they're incredibly important, but many people have got individual rights today, and if they're not members of a trade union, they're not able to exercise their rights. Many people are not even to exercise their basic legal rights that they've got in the UK today. They're in fear of it. So one of the most important things that I think that we're going to deliver as part of the New Deal is around that collective rights and strengthening trade unions, repealing the anti-trade union laws, because we know that's how it is. So we've got a lot of work to do between ourselves. We've got to make that case. I know in the Labour Party, I often say this when I'm at Labour Party fundraisers, and I know in our movement it's the same. We'll promise 100% and deliver 94%, but we'll go on about the 6% we never got to deliver. And you all know we do. Yet the Tories will promise 100%, they'll deliver 6%, but they'll deliver 6%, but they'll go on and on about that 6% like they delivered the whole of their manifesto. We've got to take a lesson from that. We've got to be proud of what our movement and what our Labour Party has achieved. If it wasn't for our movement, if it wasn't for the Labour parties of the past, I wouldn't be stood in front of you today, the proud woman I am, who was given the opportunities, a girl off a council estate who would be told would never amount to anything. I wouldn't have been given the opportunities to stand in front of you today as confident as I am. And the Angela Rayners of today don't have those opportunities now. The Sure Start Centre that helped me with my son, the council house that I was given when I needed it, the income support, I didn't have to go to a food bank when I had my son, or when I went back into college to go into higher education, further education again. All these crucial interventions that helped me, the free school meal that I needed. I know Labour has to deliver that again. I know our movement has to deliver that again. Because if you think about those kids that come growing up in the background that I was, it's a luxury to have a council house now. You won't get back into education now. The Sure Start Centre has been closed by the Tories. The free school meals is being taken away. It's Labour councils and Labour mayors that are plugging the gaps every single day. We need that Labour government, and I promise you, if I get the absolute honour and privilege to be the Deputy Prime Minister of this country, I will not let you down.